Okay, in that case, I'll go first. We'll keep it short. And the only thing I want to share today is that last week we had crawfish party, and at the party, I had a good chat with a few of our kind of Chinese American coworkers in EXP. We decided to start a new agent attraction event, production focused training. It will be in bilingual in both English and Chinese Mandarin. So you're all welcome. It's gonna start this Wednesday, and I just want to make that announcement. We're gonna take turns to train agents in forums, legal updates, and how to generate nurture leads and any service related to our transaction. But it's production focused training. It's going to be right before the kind of a EXP rev share training by Paul and his team. So it will always be on Wednesdays. Right now, we're tentatively set to be first, third, and fifth Wednesday, depending on holidays and people's availability. So generally, it's going to be the first and second Wednesdays. Thank you. That's it.
Perfect. Are you guys able to see the slide? I can't see everyone for some reason, but hopefully you guys can see the slide. So welcome to We Partners Network. Your network is your net worth. I truly believe that as we're building up our partnerships around the globe, our mission and vision is really creating that wealth, community, and legacy. And we are going to make it at 10,000 partners plus globally. And I truly believe that we can do that, achieve that by 2030. This is a movement. You are part of the movement. So this is the we movement. So, all right. I want to congratulate Eriko Ishii. She became installed as the ARIA president for Houston chapter, and just proud of her. And a lot of us went down to support her in Houston. It's a great honor for having her support the chapter and the mission of what ARIA does. It's the Asian Real Estate Association of America, and they do have a global partnership, and they're going to actually travel to Japan next month as well. So these were some of the photos that I took. Really got to connect with our Houston partners. A lot of fun with Josie's team, with Jenny, Laura, and just a lot of great leaders in the industry. Yes, we had our great crawfish potluck event for the EXP North Texas. I was so glad that we found a caterer to help cook the crawfish and served everyone. Like trays were like nonstop trays. And you guys ate a lot of food. We went through, finished all the food. So just really happy to see everyone. And thank you for our sponsors for supporting that and making it happen. Every Monday, we have a Mastermind Monday at 10 o'clock Central Time. TopAgentSecrets.com. It's on Zoom. And Tom Chong is hosting that with Ryan Keaton. Check that out if you are available. And every first and third Tuesday of each month, tomorrow we'll have a Power Hour attraction training. So Tom spends his time twice a month helping us for growth. And if you really want to grow, you need to hop on these calls and connect with leaders that are every Friday, our commercial leader Jim Wong has a organization call for commercial. If you're part of We Partners, you're part of Jim's organization. So please get on that commercial call as well. With other EXP commercial items, we have a deal exchange first and third Tuesday of each month. Rich Enderlin, Senior VP of EXP Commercial, is hosting that. And of course, we have our industrial partner, Charles Swanberg. He does a second Tuesday regarding industrial CRE 101. And Tun, I believe Tun is on the call. If he's on the call, he can talk about Success Summit with Tom Ferry. That's going to be August 26th to the 28th. Tun, are you there?
Yes. Good morning, everyone. This is the last week. I am going to be coordinating a group ticket for our group or any friends, any partners that wants to attend. It is currently $500 for the ticket. I'm getting it for $299. They're going to increase the admissions after the 21st. So for anyone interested in attending the Tom Ferry Success Summit, this is everything real estate, how to elevate your real estate game, how to gain more momentum I've learned and I've gained, I mean, since the summit, I have a lot of listings. The summit was focused a lot on listings. And so shifted my focus. Highly recommend you attend this. This is just right down the street. It's in Dallas. It's $299. Anyone interested? Please contact me or Jennifer to be on the list. We already purchased 10. I am looking to purchase 10 more tickets, $299 each. Lastly, for those that signed up that hasn't paid yet, please reach out to me or send me the Zelle. My phone number is here, listed at 817-501-1565. That is my Zelle account ID. Please send the payment by end of this Friday if you haven't done so yet.
If you want to just donate money to TC because he's a great guy, you can do that too.
We need more money for crawfish next time.
That's right. That's right. We need more. It went out. A lot of people were like, "Oh, I want more crawfish." So
Yeah.
thank you, TC.
Lastly,
Appreciate it very much.
I guarantee you come back from the summit from the conference, making multiple sales, not even one. Tom Ferry brings in top producers from his coaching system to kind of share their playbook with us. It's not people that they hire to bring in and motivate us. These are actual agent that is in the coaching system as making successes and sharing their success and how they get there. Highly recommend that you attend.
All right. Thank you, Tan.
Thank you.
All right. Tan, you want to share about the SARE group in Dallas?
Yes, I am one of the admin for Share Subdo Asian Real Estate Dallas Fort Worth chapter. This Thursday in Grand Prairie, we are hosting a networking slash educational event for going over 1031 exchanges. Todd Merritt, he's also an EXP agent from another organization that I got to work with, and he owns a 1031 exchange company, and we collaborate to bring together to our members, investors, realtors. Please join us in Grand Prairie this Thursday, 6:30 to 9. The presentation will begin at 7:30 at Mr. Craft in Grand Prairie.
All right. Thank you. All right. Faith in Real Estate. Every Wednesday, Lucia hosts a prayer group for those that's just in the real estate industry. So please support her and pray for that group as it continues to grow and just impact more people from 9:30 to 10:30 on Wednesdays. Prosperity Partners in Prosperity is tomorrow. They're having their 4th event in Southlake, Texas. Lucia is hosting this as well, and it's just really just getting the real estate industry partners coming together and come celebrate at 4:30 to 6 o'clock at Pacific Table. And invite. If you can't make it, guess what? Just go invite. Help grow this group together. And if you're looking at a great event, networking event, this is a great one because I know there's a lot of connections being made.
Can I just, before you move on,
Yes.
I am super excited that this is our 4th one. The group's growing. It's, we're bringing people that are also from outside of We Partners. So if you can put in the chat that you're going to join us tomorrow, that would be brilliant. And as Daniel says, it's about meeting people that you've done business with. So invite someone. Let's grow this group together because together we thrive. Thanks.
Perfect. Thank you, Lucia. Thank you for your time and dedication. And, having the dates ready set and just moving on. So I appreciate it very much. All right. If you haven't registered, you can come in. They've only prepared food for the people who attended, but we have our managing broker for for Texas using our office, and he's doing a ChatGPT 101 for real estate. So come check that out and take a look. Wednesday, Paul, you want to kind of share?
Absolutely, man. Going to be a great Wednesday. I'm loving what we're putting together, the environment, the culture, the leadership training. If we don't develop leaders, we're not going to grow. And I'm so grateful that Daniel is consistent in his, hey, we got to develop leaders. And I mean, with Lucia doing what she's doing, she's developing leaders is what she's doing. And we're developing leaders every Wednesday in our office. And that's how we're going to multiply and make this thing go to $10,000, 10,000 people. And so please come Wednesday. Please come with an open heart and some excitement. I'm going to add a little bit of 35,000 level feet of co-sponsoring to my deal this week. So come out and watch Frank and I. We're going to have a great day.
Yep. Yeah, I'm really proud of Frank for stepping out of his comfort zone, and he's been doing a lot of behind the scenes, doing these funnels, and now he's teaching. Right? He's doing his part two, deeper dive of what he's doing on social media. The thing is, be getting out there, adding value, and pushing. So please come out on Wednesday. If you, like I said, invite people. So it's the power of the invite. All right. Teresa was talking about a production training series that she's doing. That's going to be on 16th of April and 30th of April. And I believe Teresa's still on. You want to share a little bit more again?
Yes, yes. Sorry. Okay. Hi everyone. Yes, we decided to start a all about production training, and I just talked about this a little bit earlier. And now we got more people on the call. I want to talk about it again. It's not just this the 16th and the 30th. I'm gonna up this flyer every month just to put the dates on the flyer so that we know that which days we're gonna have the training. But in general, it will be on Wednesdays. I want to kind of partner up with Paul's meeting so that people can come and get the training on production and the training on leadership on the same day, so that people don't have to travel back and forth on different days because everybody is busy. So this is more of a we are all going to have it in two different languages, in Mandarin Chinese and English. We're gonna face to a lot of the Mandarin speaking agents, and it will be in English too. So everyone is welcome to join us. And again, it's going to be production focused. So we're going to talk about legal updates, a form, how to fill out different issues, how to address those. And we're going to talk about client nurturing and leads generation, how to talk to clients, how to deal with difficult issues, and also the any tools that we will need and use during transactions, like inspection, lenders, air conditioning, whatever, repairs, irrigation. So anything relates to transaction, relates to production, we want to focus on that. In the meanwhile, we're going to talk about our company as EXP, how we grow together in the end of our training. That kind of give it a segue transitioning to the leadership right after it. So we're going to do it at 9:30, between 9:30 and 10:30, and leave about 30 minutes between our call and the Paul's leadership training, so that people can decide to stay or leave at their choice. But I want this to be a standing event for everybody to invite agents who are going to focus on production, who want to know more about production, who want to be trained in production. So this is open to anyone, everyone. Again, we will talk about it in two different languages here and there, but it's not gonna, you will understand. If you don't understand Chinese, you will know what we're talking about. So we're gonna talk enough English so that everyone can
leverage AI. You can leverage AI to translate it all.
Yes, we can use AI to translate. So it will be the first, the first, third, and the fifth Wednesday. This one is going to be 16 and 30. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Teresa. Appreciate that. Okay. All right. Real Estate Coffee and Chats. Laura Pena and Jessica Garcia are having their April 18th at 11:30. Contact them for the address. These ladies have a different location each time. I know Katie and Judy are doing that too, and then you just have to DM them for the address for the location. So they like to hop around, check out new stuff. Very different mentality than for me to being at the same location. So really grateful for them, and just please connect with them. Drip over coffee. There's a lot of coffee connections going on. So this is also April 18th, 9 to 10. DM them for the location, most likely more in the Tarrant County area, but connect with Katie and Vanity. Brandon Connect next month. Jessica Garcia, a photographer, and Miles James, another realtor. I met them at the Crawfish event. High energy. They're very grateful of meeting all of us. And if you want your headshots and branding and making those connections, please RSVP. Check with Jessica. All right. Calvin and I have dedicated our Fridays, 8:30 to 9:30 at the local Good Coffee. Since this week is Good Friday and Easter weekend, I will be out of town. Hopefully Calvin is in town. He will take care of you guys. We've been having great meetings. We had our second one last week, and new people come in. So just getting to connect with people and just sharing and helping other people in the industry and making those connections. So please invite, please host, and please make those connections. Regional rallies. We have, I believe, 10 to 12 regional rallies around the country. Dallas is going to be May 8th. Houston's in May 12th. Please connect. You're looking at this graph or this picture. You can see all the other locations. Guess what? You can invite people to these events. That's another thing where you can just invite people to Orlando, Atlanta, Columbia, South Carolina. So just if you know somebody there, guess what? Make that connection, invite them. All right. Build conference. Dallas Build will be July 30th to 31st. It'll be a 2-day event. If you look at this graph, this picture, you have other build conferences around the country where Barcelona, Vancouver, Cape Town, South Africa, Boston, DC, Charlotte, Orlando, Dallas, Hawaii, LA, and Salem, Oregon. Please invite to that. Dallas is going to be a big event. Tom Chong is hosting the one in Boston, August 7th to the 8th. He has invited me to be a guest speaker out there, so I'll be flying to Boston. So if anyone wants to come to Boston with me, let me know. Let's go together. Let's grab an Airbnb or something. It'll be fun to go up in Boston in August. FastCap. If you have not plugged in with the FastCap University to get yourself trained, get your foundation built, it's important. And I know that other agents who started the FastCap really improved how they're doing stuff. So if you have a testimony later on, if you're taking the class or you finish with the class, please let us know. I would love to do a video with you and just share about FastCap program that EXP is doing and improving each time they're doing this. So EXPCon Barcelona, I know that we have at least 15 people in the organization with Tom flying to Barcelona June 23rd or 25th. And then Miami is going to be October 19th. I hope to see our Peru team in Miami. This is an important trip for you guys to attend. Both are Barcelona and Miami, but Miami is going to be the bigger one, and we're going to figure out our lodging, how we're going to get there. But just please make sure you pencil these in, get your ticket, and let's go. Make sure you get on the EXP University website. This is where you can get your training, share, and if you're hosting something at your office or your place or your team, you can put it on the screen. All right, WePartnersNetwork.com. That's where we're updating events. Estella in Peru. If you have events that are going on and you would like us to put on our website, please let us know so we can update and add that. And if you haven't joined our Facebook community, please join our Facebook community and also our WhatsApp group as we make announcements through that. Co-sponsorship. I would like everyone, if you're on the call, please take a screenshot of this. It's important to have this value added to your real estate business. If you don't understand the power of co-sponsorship, if you don't understand the power of collaboration, EXP did something really wonderful this month, and starting May 1st, we're going to be adding co-sponsorship to the table. And by adding a co-sponsor, so if I'm trying to go to Puerto Rico and I have an agent friend there, well, how can I support my friend in Puerto Rico? I can immediately find a strong leader in Puerto Rico that's there locally, maybe have an office, maybe they're doing cookouts like what we do, and I can have that co-sponsor sponsor my friend John, right? And not just in Puerto Rico, any market that you're in. or within the We Partners Network. If you have a friend and you want to work with Paul, you want to work with Lucia, you can, within the organization, you can do it. You can't do it in your upline, downline, but within, you can cross. So this is the power of co-sponsorship. Another thing is rev share. If you don't understand the numbers of what rev share gives us, what EXP allows, what EXP was able to do to make a sustainable company by giving equity, but also giving out revenue share. This is a kind of a graph, that chart that I created. So you guys can take a look at that, take a screenshot, and that's it. That's the announcements we have today. So now the most exciting part is sharing wins. So please raise your digital hand. If you can't raise your digital hand, raise your physical hand, raise your body, whatever it is. Let's show some energy. Let's share, 1 or 2 minutes really quick, your win. And Paul, I know you got to get going, so I'm going to have you go first.
Man, thank you. I always know what I'm going to say, and then you start throwing in other stuff I get excited about all the time. I get, thank you for this call. Thank you for your dedication to this call. And thank you for your consistency. Great leaders are consistent. They're just consistent. Like, they're consistent in their attitude. You never go around Daniel, go, I hope he's in a good mood or a bad mood today. You've always had that boss that you didn't know how to act in front of because you didn't know how they were going to be. Daniel's consistent all the time. That's what makes him so damn good. God, I love him. I got a listing. Yay. All right. Rock on. And the power of being able to do this listing, this is a tough one, man. But I looked at Carolyn. I said, "Hey, we got We Partners. We'll figure it out. We're just going to let the group know what we picked up. We picked up a stray dog. I'll tell you that." I called Scribner immediately. I called TC. I called a lot of people immediately and said, "Don't know what I've done, but I've done it." But it's the power of this group, Daniel. I was cocky enough to say, "Yeah, we'll take this. We're going to figure it out." So that's exciting. We have another listing appointment tomorrow. The listing appointments are starting to roll in pretty good right now. The YouTube page is doing great. It's just been phenomenal. Last week at the Crawfish was another great, amazing event. If you haven't been going to these, please go to them. They're phenomenal. I can't wait for the next one that Daniel's scheduling. It's just such a great time, hearing Teresa share with me her idea for Wednesday and what she's putting together. Because we meet here every Wednesday or every Monday, and then we meet Wednesday, but we got other people there, so it's kind of tough. But she was able to share with me a lot more of what she's wanting to do. It's exciting. Let me tell you this, gang. We are creating a factory at the We Partners office, at Daniel's office. It's going to be a factory, and I'm excited that you're doing it on Wednesday before our meeting, because then after our meeting, we need to start having dialing sessions. We need to start having, we're just going to make this massive factory to where everybody in here, if you bring someone in, you can plug them into the factory. And we're not just building this factory here. Daniel and I have a heart to build it everywhere. We want to build one in San Antonio, Houston, McAllen, Boston. Oh, by the way, I'm going to go to Boston with you. That was exciting. But it's a great time to be part of We Partners. I can tell you that, because there's something in the air. I started last year, and we went into 24, and if I compare 25 to 24, it's this. 24, we were a little flat-footed. We were saying all the right words. We were speaking all the right words, but it wasn't quite there. Now we're speaking all the right words, and there's a bounce in our step that I haven't seen since I've been here, and I've only been here for a very short amount of time. So that's exciting. And then I finished my book. It's now ready to put on Kindle and Amazon and paperback. We're having a 12-week coaching, 12-week workbook that goes with it, as well as a coaching program, a full-blown coaching program that will go with it. So far, the 5 people that have read my book has said it has more to do with building a business than overcoming alcohol. So if you're thinking, well, I don't need it because it's overcoming alcohol, from everything everyone's telling me right now, it's more business overcoming than alcohol. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and hopefully Daniel will let me be kind of a sponsor for the next barbecue he does, so I can promote the book even more. But love you guys. Y'all give me energy, man. Y'all get me fired up. I got 7 miles in this morning because of this crew right here. So thank you so much, man.
And you did your cold plunge.
I did my cold plunge. I'm still cold. That's why I'm wearing long sleeve right now. I'm still freezing a little bit.
Paul, thank you. I'm really grateful for you and everything you do, and congratulations on. Can't wait to read that and listen to that audio book too. So thank you, Paul. Aaron.
Yeah, I just want to say shout out to Daniel. This past Wednesday was my first time attending anything food related, and he is a master barbecue chef back there, just grilling away. You know, he called out to the group, "Sirloin steak is ready, everybody!" So I come running, and by the time I got to the front, it was already out, and so I had to settle for the chicken. And lo and behold, the chicken was just delicious, and so just food, you know, different varieties was awesome. The networking is great because, you know, I meet someone at coffee on Friday, and then I see them again at the barbecue on Wednesday, and we begin to build that relationship, you know, get to understand what it is that they're looking for more. And, you know, I just see the power of, you know, this group bringing people in and developing those relationships, and then, you know, creating business value and revenue through that is really exciting. So just want to say, you know, great job, Daniel and group, and everyone attend the events. It's a lot of fun.
Thank you, Aaron. Yeah, I mean, so when we do these barbecue potluck events, it's not something you can't do. Everyone can do it. And the power of duplication, right? Andy can host in Denver. He can host a barbecue event, right? Just get some sponsors got to come together, and that's all you're doing, creating culture. So that's why, like, when you realize growth is not that hard, it's just getting leaders together. So it is not that hard. So thank you, TC.
Good morning, everyone. Hope you had a productive week last week. I sure did. First of all, I just wanted to thank Daniel and the team for putting together the amazing Crawfish and Barbecue potluck networking event last week. I'm getting comments from partners, future partners, stating we are creating a community here. It's a family, it's a community. We're like no other. Man, this is our group is very unique, and I just love everything about it. And just thanking us fearless leaders, Daniel and Calvin and everyone else, Paul, Brandon, you know, many of us, all of us are leaders. But just want to thank everyone. This is a community where others see a community. We come together as they will join us. Others will join us when they see the community, the family that we have put together. So very excited about what we have put together and the growth that we are being able to do in the future going forward, right? Currently and future. And we're going to be 1,000 members soon. 1,000 because, you know, it's like when you know of a good group, invite them to join, invite them to join us and see the culture in our team. Just don't be shy. Like Dan always said, invite. They may not come 5 times, but the 6th time they'll see what we do and like, okay, if they're available, just come. I'll continue to invite guests to our party, our meetings, etc. I just wanted to especially thanks Lucia again for the 3rd time. Every time I have a multifamily, you know, duplex, quadplex apartment, I know who to call, and I really appreciate you, Lucia. She not just only answering my call, and she asked me for the address to Runcom, and I was so busy and I forgot to. She reminded me the next day. Thank you very much from the bottom of my heart, Lucia. And this is, I mean, one of the main reasons I love our team is we are so wealth of knowledge that I can easily pick up the phone to reach out or just chime in our group who's has experience in a certain aspect of the business, right? So Lucia, we know she does a lot of multifamily, and so every time I have a duplex, I ask her to run it by her, and just she's always very happy to help, and I'm very thankful for that. A lot of wins last week, but I have two. So two of my listing went live last week. So one of them in particular is a referral, and she's wanting to rent or sell. So I'm just giving her the value of both, right? Here's what you your monthly cash flow if you were to rent and management and etc. And this is what you bring home when you sell. I'll let the potential client make that decision and staying in touch with her. I mean, we met 2 days before Christmas. She called me 2 weeks ago, and now we're selling her previous home. Second listing is a future partner we made connection with. Daniel and I did. She saw the work I did and refer her friend to me, her affiliate, acquaintance rather. And just the power of just staying plugged in, show your work on social media, let other know the value you do. Partners sending you referral, clients, your sphere of influence, seeing what you do on social media, showing value to your clients, how you can help them win in every way, whether you represent seller or buyer, and your audience will see that. They'll reach out to you. Two listing agreements signed similar. I mean, one of them was at a car shop, had a conversation. I'm in real estate. Well, next thing you know, he called me and said, "Hey, my mom wants to sell her house." So just really spread the word, be out and about, don't just hide in the show. Lastly, I have two of the offers accepted for the buyers I represented. So very excited and productive, super, super busy. I have not done my tax yet. So today's my tax day. So wish everyone have a great week. Be productive, be out there, and be humble.
TC, thank you for your leadership. Thank you for sharing. Really appreciate everything you can do, and just for all the partners connecting and help each other. That's what it's about. And I know sometimes that some people reach out, and you got to build relationship, right? Got to, Lucia responding back, just like, hey, reminding, we're all here together. We're all busy. And at the same time, let's just continue and help each other. No.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Beautiful start of the week. Yeah, a few of my wins since last week. It's amazing like how much can happen within a week's time. I feel like just like last Monday, the last time I talked was just so long ago, and so much. Yeah, it has in fact happened. This past Wednesday, like everybody has stated, the crawfish boil. It was my very first event coming to the office, with food, being there and everything. I brought the wife, I brought the son. It was just nice to be able to see a lot of you guys in person and meet a bunch of you guys. Eat some amazing food. I forget who stated it earlier, but Daniel, yeah, you are the man on the grill. You hook it up. So, but thank you for having those things, and thank you for allowing me to be able to bring my family, and just connect with you guys even more, from just and outside of a real estate level, just personal levels. The other win that I consider that a win. The other win that I officially wrote my first referral. Or signed my first referral contract, I guess that would be. I don't know how to word that. I guess I don't know if I'm wording that right, but I made my first official referral. Sent it up, it got signed, and so I have an individual who will, I guess, be my very first piece of referral business of real estate. So that's exciting news for me. Exciting. And then as far as like for this week, it will be my very first recruiting thing with Paul. So I'm excited for that as well. But that's all I got. So thank you for allowing me to share some of my wins. Thank you.
Yes. I mean, once you got your real estate license, you refer it out. That's what I do. I refer stuff out all over the country. People ask me stuff, just refer. That's the best way to earn income, by your connections. So you're learning. Thank you, Lowell. What's up, Monique? Let's go.
Grand Rising, everyone. I wanted to give a couple of wins today, but also I want to give shout out to Daniel for the crawfish event and always making sure there's some vegetarian items for me. And I just want to say it was such a great time getting together with people, and I was able to connect with some amazing people to help me on my journey as well. I was able to meet with, I believe his name is, oh my goodness, I have a brain fart with names, but he does the social media content. Is his name Kenneth? No, not Kenneth, but he does the social media content. And so we were able to meet this week to kind of like help with doing the tunnels and branding and everything like that. So I'm excited about doing that with him. And I also excited for Judy helping me as well with my new client for commercial. I'm looking for a industrial property for her. I've recently reached out to one of the brokers to go look at one of the properties. So I'm excited, and hopefully she likes it. It's a car lot. And so I'm excited to kind of show her what she could possibly have and the experience of everything. So I'm really excited about all that. And yeah, thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys. And I'm a little nervous. This is new. This is all new for me. So I'll get used to it as I continue.
Yeah, no, nervous is good. That's how we build leadership. You got to be nervous. So that's what I learned from Paul. Got to be nervous. Thank you very
Right.
much.
Thank you. Yeah.
Jessica, thank you for being genuine. Jessica, take it away.
Hello, good morning. A couple of my wins from last week. I hosted an event with David and I got to know him better. I feel like we got closer. I got a property under contract. So this is a super special property because it's for my uncle. He lives like 3 homes down that home. So it's for my grandmother. And I'm just super excited because they had multiple offers on that property. I got a listing live this past week and I'm signing another listing agreement to go live for May. What else? Oh, and we have a coffee and real estate chat this Friday. So we're gonna meet a bunch of people, make some new connections.
Where are you guys meeting?
We're meeting at Cuppa in Irving.
Okay, perfect. That'd be nice. So is there a reason why on the flyers we don't put the address? Is it some kind of I don't know,
Yes.
psychologically?
I guess so. We just really want people to reach out, see who's interested, and kind of like lock them into our database and not just because we don't have a sign-in sheet at the coffee shops. So
Okay.
that's
No,
Mhm.
that's good. I mean, I'm always learning new things, learning new ways of doing events, and you know, but it's great that you guys are being consistent. I really appreciate you stepping up, working with Laura, and you know, also leading and being a mentor for a lot of agents. I know you're mentoring Jasmine, so thank you for that, and you know, building up leaders together. So, thank you, Andy from Denver.
Neil myself, can you hear me?
Yes, we hear you.
All right. Happy Monday, everybody. Thank you for putting this meeting together, Daniel. Paul is always here. TC is always here. I think Sam from Boston started to be here. A lot of faces I haven't seen, but yeah, it's I get a lot of energy from you all here to get the positive energy to go through all the difficulties that we have to see every day. Anyhow, new win. I wrote an offer for a buyer that he counted how many houses we have seen. For me, I haven't. It was about 60. So this is our third offer. Let's hope that we will win this one. And my listing went under contract the second time because the first buyer backed out. I have an out-of-state client flying in from Alabama into Denver to look at some restaurant spaces. This is a referral all from EXP website. The other agent on the other side basically find me here and refer it to me. They came out last year one time, and this is the second time they're out here. I also wanted to share one thing. I spoke to Daniel. This is not win, but recently I learned that for us investor agent, even though you're not acting as an agent in the transaction, just as a buyer or seller, you still have to turn in all your paperwork to the brokerage. And please understand the rules and regulations around the investment deal and things like that. How do I know? Because I probably made a mistake, so now I need to go look at what is wrong and fix it and probably pay some penalty. That's it. Thank you. And
Thank you.
for those
Yes.
of you guys need Dallas and don't go to the barbecue, I don't know why. Because I wanted to go, I cannot go.
Yeah, Andy, you know, let's do a barbecue in Denver, and we'll come up and support you. So let's figure something out.
I need to find a spot first.
There's plenty of barbecue spots. There's plenty of places. We go in the mountain. We'll cook in the mountain. I'd rather do that. Who's ready to go to the Rockies? That's right. That's right.
I'll join you, Daniel.
All right.
Seriously, let's plan it.
Yeah, Anna can too.
Hey guys, good morning. Just got out of the gym, so I'm rushing into this call. But I appreciate Daniel for all that cooking you guys did over at the barbecue. I don't like crawfish, but thank you for putting that together. My daughter really enjoys this event. I mean, now she's getting to be friends with Melanie's babies. So she really enjoyed that, just playing tag with them. I think it's great that we can bring our kids so that, you know, they are the next generation, like Lucia said. So that's important that they come and they see what we do, how we communicate with the rest of the partners in the crew. So thank you so much for for sweating and for eating at the last minute. We appreciate you very much. Wins for this week. I'm ready to take over the week, guys. We have a lot of meetings with Cynthia, so I'm excited. We're really making some big connections in the area, and we're so happy for that. It has been a lot of effort and a lot of pushing each other and being able to believe, right? Have the belief system that you can do this, that you are good enough to do it. So we are so happy for those connections. And I just want to encourage everybody to continue doing what you're doing and don't give up. And also, I want to shout out to Jasmine's husband who came out here and cut some of my dead cypress that we had in the backyard. So he's amazing. He's a very sweet guy. And thank you, Jasmine, for the referral for your husband. And I think if any of you guys have any landscaping, jobs, give it to him because he's a hard worker. So I appreciate you guys for that. What else? I'm going to try to make Lucia's event tomorrow. So I'm excited for that. I will be there, Lucia. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great rest of your week and enjoy it.
Thank you. Yes, I plan to be there. I think Calvin and I are going to be there. We have Christian Albert from Houston that's doing a conference on the Gaylord. So after Lucian's event, I'm going to have dinner with Christian to catch up. So it'd be great to connect. So anyone going to South Lake, want to carpool and then hang out with us, let me know from Plano. It'd be great. Thank you, Anna. Toby, take it away. I know you're driving.
All right, can you hear me?
We hear you loud and clear.
Awesome. Yeah, so I do a monthly webinar where a lot of my social media followers join and they ask realistic questions. I usually start with a topic. I do it on Sundays, 5 p.m. And yeah, I did that yesterday. It went really well. The topic was very basic. Common mistakes people make when purchasing a house. We really finished the presentation in 20 minutes. But people were asking questions all the way till like 6 p.m. And I got 3 leads from there. Somebody wants to purchase a property in Frisco and sell or rent the property in Roy City and another listing. So I'm glad that's starting to the week is starting well on that note. And also I got under contract. I've been on that contract, but today we went to pending on the property we got last week. There's $1 million. So there was a lot of back and forth, and I was able to get my clients to negotiate a good price, and they're very happy with that. So it's just been a great week. Hoping that my listings sell. They've been on market for a little bit. I don't understand this market. It's a little bit different from last year when it comes to listings. But I'm hoping that with seasonality, with spring, we have more activity and all that. So, but yeah, those are my wins. Thank you.
Toby, thank you very much. Thanks for, helping everyone, growing your organization, being consistent, and always learning. So glad that you're part of the organization with us.
And one more thing, a lot of
yes.
people that came to the crawfish last week, to the potluck, they really liked it, and they text me to thank them for inviting them. And so yeah, it definitely created a lot of buzz in my small community. So
That's
yeah,
good.
you'll be seeing more of us. Yeah.
Yeah. So the power of the invite, right? I mean, you see how much work it goes on in inviting. I mean, inviting someone doesn't take hard work. You're thinking of who you want to invite, and you send out an invitation, right? It's just like kind of like Easter weekend, right? Power of invite, something good. We partners is something good. You want to share that. Don't keep it to yourself. Always bring a guest. And that should be always on our mind, as all the events that we do always should be bringing someone with you. It's 9:46. I'm going to ask Judy. Oh, Sam's gonna go first before Judy. Sam.
I just want to throw this out there to resonate what you're saying, Daniel. So I do a weekly Thursday evening Zoom presentation on finances in general. So I have a list of maybe about 100 people so that I just blast out the initial flyer. So once I blast it out, then people would kind of read it. So I know they're reading it, and then they'll get the emoji and then they'll reply, "What's up?" So the artist is, like Daniel said, is don't worry too much. Learn 5% of the time. Do the activities 95% of the time to help you generate the leads to do the follow up. So put something else out there, whether it's without the address, with Coffee Meet, or with the address, and then get their attention, and then do the follow up and being consistently on there. So I ran. I think this is going to be the 8th one, and every week we get a little bit better, a little bit creative, and so on and so forth. What you don't want to do is text them to death, right? Because if I take a look at your phone and I see a text message that goes a mile long, that's way too much information. Then you go back old school, you go with the email, and you can break it down in email, and they'll have that email forever, right? So text message, limited, social media, Instagram. I'm not a big social media guy, but I want to do more in the future. But I just want to throw it out there. Just simply invite them. Don't worry about how. Hey, Daniel, I invited this person. I don't know how to say anything, but can you help me jump on the three-way, or maybe don't go too crazy about throwing up on them. Just because I need help, right? If you don't ask the leaders, we simply don't know you need the help, right? So I think that's what I wanted to say, Daniel. Okay,
Thank you, Sam. Appreciate it. Thank you for the nuggets. And anyone in Boston, talk to Sam. All right. So we've been doing a 30-day, 30 video challenge. Teresa has been very consistent because I've been seeing her almost every day. And you don't have to make it complicated. Just say hi to the camera, tell who you are, what you're doing, talk about your community, talk about your pet, talk about food, whatever it is. So just do that video. I challenge everyone on this call. You guys are on video right now. You're live stream. So this can be one of your videos. Okay? You got to do it. Okay? Don't think about it. Just do it and put it out there. Carolyn, talking to you too. Just do some videos. I know you're behind the scene a lot. Just do a video because people see that. My pastor this weekend, when I saw him on Sunday, is like, "Hey man, you've been blowing up my Instagram." So I've been doing a lot of reels. So basically it's just doing the video, and with the reel under Instagram or Facebook, you can add stickers. And if you hit the sticker and you put @Invest, it pulls up the EXP logos and all those logos that we've uploaded, which is kind of cool. That's where you see that little panda jumping up and down. That's all there. We have other things there. If you want certain things or your team logo in there, let us know so Ella and Justine can put that for you. Another challenge, I make is the power of the FU, the follow-up, right? Following up, whoever you invited, please follow up because, people want to be connected. And, this movement is about being connected. It's not about EXP. It's about what we're doing together in the, this movement together. So, Charles.
Hey, Daniel, a quick shout out. I was talking to Brian this weekend, or actually I picked him up at the airport from his Dallas two-step trip. And he told me that you were trying to recruit a son in EXP. So I just kind of got a little motivated by recruiting other people. So just wanted to let you know.
Yeah. Well, Brian he's our incoming national president for ARIA, and I happened to meet up with him and just told him just asking what he's doing, and he's like, "Yeah, my son's getting his real estate license." Like, hey, I know you know so many people, but you need to understand what the platform of EXP is about, what we're doing, and have your son meet with me so he has a better understanding of what he wants to do. And I shared about co-sponsoring. Like, hey, I know you know a ton of people, but at the same time this is what we're doing. And then, he asked if Charles was under Tom. I was like, no, under Agatha, but we could co-sponsor if we wanted to, depending on what he wanted to do. Charles and I would be a great co-sponsor for Brian's son if he wanted to do that. That's an opportunity we have, right? I mean, there's so much. That's why co-sponsoring is such a great thing. Yeah. Aaron came in March, so he's eligible for a co-sponsorship. We're going to have Paul Frank to be a co-sponsor with Lucia. with Paul Frank. Paul Frank's our number 2 guy in EXP commercial. Charles, go ahead.
Oh no, I just say I'll never forget when Tom Trong, we were on a golf course with Randy Char and a few people and Kurt Nishimura, and he was trying to recruit the gardener guy, groundskeeper guy into EXP. I'm like, just anybody you could talk to is an animal. Anyway, have a great week, you guys.
Well, when you're so passionate, when you believe in a model and you know it helps people, right? You can impact people. Like Estella, right, is bringing on Kathy from Peru, Eric, and right now Estella, as being a leader, she flew to Peru. She's actually in Peru right now to meet with their team for their first meeting. And that is the power of this growth. Everyone can do it, And Kathy, yes.
Sorry, one more thing real quick. EXP Japan is kind of in the middle of launching. They're already set, but I don't know if they set the date out. But when we do the passport trip for ARIA, we're going to be meeting with the leaders over there to kind of go over the details. So there's going to be co-sponsoring opportunities in Japan too.
That's right. That's right. So co-sponsoring doesn't just apply just to the US. It's globally. It's the same thing. So they made it very simple, right? Because there are 2 different types of co-sponsor. No, just make it very simple. And yes, we're gonna be growing there. Erico's ready working on that. Her Hawaii team is ready working on that. And we're gonna get there, right? So you as a partner, I'm looking at every single one of you. Even though if you don't have your videos, I'm looking at your photos. I'm looking at your phone numbers, your names. You have the opportunity. But you have to put on your wall and put a goal of like what you want to do. How are you going to impact more people? It's not about just, yes, there's a wealth chart where you can put the money and all that. I want you to figure out how you can impact more people in this organization. If you don't believe that We Partners is going to impact people's lives, then don't grow. Please don't. Because you're not in the partnership. Seriously. This is a movement of impacting more. And if you don't feel that, if you don't believe in that, then just continue to do your real estate deals for yourself. Because yes, you got in real estate to make money, which I understand. You need to make money because we have to have, we need to survive, right? But now we have something even bigger than me, bigger than Calvin, And I really want Judy to share something really quick. Judy Ratsamy. Judy believed in us when basically everyone left our company. And then even my business partners on my residential side didn't believe in this model. So I wasn't able to bring them over. We couldn't figure it out. I started back with 3 people. It's Calvin, myself, and Judy. So Judy, can you share kind of what you've seen for the past 4 years of change, chaos, and still continued chaos?
Yeah, absolutely. I can testify to all of that. It's been honestly a beautiful thing because I think that we kind of didn't really know what we were getting into. We just followed leadership. We knew and we believed in the people that we worked with, and I think that was really important. It started out with, of course, the 3 of us. We just hit the ground running. We're trying to put our hands in everything and figure everything out. But fast forward, 4 years? It's been about 4 years. We're at 200 plus people. We're impacting lives together. It's just crazy to see how many leaders are in this group because that's what keeps us leveling up, right? Like we have to surround ourselves with the right people, and the right people are here. How did that happen? Lots of prayer, I think. I think that was a really, really big part of it. But also just to see Daniel and Calvin grow in their leadership too, because, it's a learning process. There is a learning curve, but luckily we're all there to support each other. And then we also had all of these people to support us too, and vice versa. So yeah, it's been amazing. I'm grateful for it. Thank you, Daniel.
Thank you, Judy. So that is our Monday. Just the beginning. So we got a lot of stuff going on this week. Hopefully, if you're coming to the office, I'll see you at the office to meet our managing broker on the eXp Realty side in Texas. If not, I'll see you Tuesday in South Lake. If not, I'll see you Wednesday. And if not on that, Thursday for something. And then, you guys have a great weekend as well for a Good Friday and Easter weekend. And, if you do go to church, please invite people, right? I mean, just invite people and share. Same thing with We Partners, just invite people and share. If it's something good, please share. Sam?
I just want to attest to what Daniel gone through on the revenue share organization side. I've got up to about 30 something, and then I lost about 50% of it. And then I'm back up to about 20 now. So it's, because we are so successful as the original recipe, there are a lot of copycats out there. But for me personally, I'm over 50 right now. I'm just going to focus and, and build the next 10 years, 20 years with the original recipe, So that's all I have to say for you guys who are still looking to build. It is a tough road ahead, but I love being able to do the new co-sponsor. So I'm looking to actively find somebody out in the Texas area to co-sponsor with you guys and whoever the leaders are out there. We'll definitely do the matchup and then co-sponsor out there. Thank you, Daniel.
Yeah, there's so much opportunity, but go back to your basics. You gotta believe in what you want to do. You gotta believe in the movement of what We Partners is doing, and you gotta believe in yourself, right? So just continue to do that. We're here for support. It's not about people leaving or growing. It's about what we can do together. So you guys have a great Monday. Thank you for motivating me, because when I got on this call with Judy earlier this morning, just 10 minutes before the call, I was not motivated. I was like, man, it's Monday. Gotta get my coffee. Maybe the caffeine's kicking in. I don't know. But regardless, seeing everyone's faces and the group today, really appreciate it. And please continue to invite. Power the invite. All right. Bye, guys.
Thanks, Daniel.
Bye, Calvin.